Hello there guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football, welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well today. It's the fallout of yesterday's horror show. The B team, what do I want to call it? The B team, I'm trying to find something that starts with B. That's not a very nice word. It is what it is. Let's just call it a B team calamity, yeah? We'll go with C. We'll go to the next letter. We're going to go through that, as well as some of the news that's popped up today at Chelsea and elsewhere. But let's start off with what went down yesterday, because I gave you guys the review. If you've not seen that, then you guys can go and check out the previous video. And make sure you're here, because we're now looking to Man United. Man United on Sunday. And if, look, just 72 hours ago, or maybe a little more, but just before Ten Hag was sacked, I was looking at this game on Sunday and going, and now I'm looking at this game on Sunday going, like I'm I'm a bit concerned. I have the hope that our A team, I'm going to come to that as well. There's something that needs to be said about that. But our A team should be strong enough to go to Old Trafford and get a result. Man United won 5-2 last night, and albeit they played Leicester, but I hope that was their manager bounce. Because I feel like they're going to come into this game on Sunday with a spring in their step, and we're going to come into this game maybe a little bit nervous because of what went down yesterday, even though it's not the main 11. But this is where I want to start, because we got fed a reality check yesterday. That wasn't the main 11. But my goodness, if that's not the main 11 and something happens to someone in the main 11, those are the ones we have to rely on. Those are the guys to call. It's not good. It's not good. Our so-called squad depth isn't really full of depth, is it? It's depth by name and number, but it's not depth in terms of quality. It's not. You know, honestly, the players that were on the pitch yesterday, you could see, having to rely on a few of them would be, honestly, I'd rather try and stick polyfiller in over the crack rather than try and rely on some of the lads that played yesterday, because that was just pathetic. Pathetic. This is where I hope we don't get injuries. We are looking good in terms of injuries, fantastic. Our rehabilitation list is still empty. And I hope it stays that way. And now it's not just I hope it stays that way, it better stay that way. Our so-called B team, there's the majority of those players, we have to be honest, for whatever reason, don't belong at Chelsea Football Club. There's some players in that B team that are not at the standard required, because they're just not good. And then there's some of them that are just really young. and they're not there yet at all. But I don't want to use the whole age thing as an excuse. It's not, because a lot of these players, we're not exactly playing 18-year-olds. A lot of them are 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. There's a lot of them in that bracket. You should have an already established level at that age, which you can work on and take further, right? I don't want to use Cole Palmer as an excuse every single day of the week, but he's young and look at his level. Do you know what I mean? There are young players that have a level, that they've got a standard, and that started maybe pretty early for them. It's rare to find a 20, 21, 22-year-old who's average in terms of how they are now, average, and then they become unbelievable. It's rare now. Because unlike before, where players were peaking at 27, 28, 29, football has developed scientifically. It's developed really rapidly to the point now where things are done quicker now. You know, players are developing earlier. Players are excelling earlier. Players are lasting longer. Like scientifically, a lot has gone into the sport where now we are seeing methods and technology that's helping players do things earlier, quicker, faster, stronger, and they do it for longer. So we can't be in that mindset anymore of hoping that a player that's looking average now at 20, 21 is, yeah, don't worry, wait till he's 25. It's going to be wonderful. Now, chances are they're just going to be maybe a little bit better than what they are now. But don't expect miracles. The signs will show early. The signs will show early. This B team that we have, the B team, I'm sorry, but I don't see any hope. As simple as that. The attack, like Nkunku, for me, he's exempt from this. Felix, I'm not going to say Felix is rubbish. Felix is not rubbish. Let's just put that out there. He's not a rubbish player, right? Yesterday wasn't good enough. But he's not pants. It's João Felix. We've seen what he's done. There is a track record there. But there are players there. Dewsbury Hall, I kind of felt sorry for, played out of position. But do I expect miracles from Dewsbury Hall? No. Average. For me, not Chelsea level. I give him the excuse that he's played out of position. I want to give the same excuse to Vega. Out of position. In midfield. Really shouldn't be there. You know? Is he going to get much better? I feel like he shows character. On the pitch, on the ball. We'll see. We'll see. The defence. These guys are not young guys that I'm trying to analyse in terms of can they get better? No. Disasi, Badiashile, I'm sorry, mate. But nah, you guys are cooked. Not Chelsea level. Done. And for the record, can we not buy from Monaco ever again, please? Can we? Because look, I know there are some ballers that have come out of Monaco, but whenever we go there, we pull out scrubs. Yeah? We pulled out Bakayoko from there. We've pulled out Badiashile from there. We pulled out Disasi from there. I'm done with Monaco. You guys keep all your footballers. I don't care if you've got the next Mbappe like you once did. No. Hey, keep them. We're not interested. There has to be an acknowledgement here that we are looking over-reliant on our main 11 and that's it. Bear in mind maybe a couple of subs. I'll give you an example. Madueke or Neto. You know, that's basically... That's... Or in midfield, there's Enzo, there's Caicedo, there's Lavia. Enzo's another one here. Enzo's another one. He's a big one actually because we paid big money for him. Oh my God. And I want to segue into this really briefly. Before I do actually, because it will be a good point to mention. But Enzo right now, I'm sorry, he's not delivering. He is not delivering. End of story. Even what we were expecting from him on the ball, I think he's weak off the ball. I think there's problems there. Defensively, I think he's exposed. But on the ball, we were expecting some magic. We're not even getting that. It's looking so lackluster. And each time, there seems to be a reason and an excuse. It's not good enough. I'm sorry, it's not good enough. Excuses don't cut it. Now, talking about excuses, and why I've mentioned all of this just to let you guys know, we only have an A team, which shouldn't even be that. Chelsea should be a football club where we've got options across everywhere. 2-3 players come out, they're injured, they ain't playing, cool, no worries. We've got the others to turn to. They'll fill in the gap, no problem. We ain't got that. That's our problem. That's our problem. And that's what worries me going into trying to get top 4. We're only relying on one team here, 1-11, maybe a couple of options, but that's it. That's all we're relying on. And one of them's Cole Palmer, who's the one that's getting us out of all the trouble over the last 2 years. It's been Cole Palmer. Big up Cole Palmer. By the way, he's nominated for another Player of the Month and another Goal of the Month. I mean, what a footballer, man. What a footballer. But anyway, so going into Sunday, I want to leave this with you. Are you concerned or are you optimistic on changing the entire 11 back to what we normally do? Do you think we're going to get a result or do you not? and also based on Man United, who I'm going to come to and end the video on. Watch this space. Now, Enzo Fernandez, there was a piece of news that come out today that he's getting divorced, right? He's 22. He's got 2 kids. He was meant to be a family man. He's getting divorced. I think his missus, or now his ex, confirmed that. And apparently, she'd also mentioned that there's nothing like bad or, malintended or anything like that. But the piece of news that was coming out was apparently he wanted to focus on being single, right? He wanted to maybe live that single life that he missed out on because he dedicated to family life way too early. Listen, when it comes to that, that's your business, Enzo. I'm not going to interfere. Because, look, when it comes to that, everyone's got their own situation, their own things that are happening, their own circumstances. That's you. But I will say this. No matter what is happening, for it to affect your performances professionally the way that it is, first it was the hernia that he decided to play through. Now it's this, he's been going through a divorce or his separation or what he's been going through, I don't know. I'm sorry. I understand personal circumstances, but professionally, it's not good enough. I say this because, look, footballers today are just not built like how footballers used to be built, man. Let me give you an example. It comes to mind straight away because it blew my mind when it happened. Frank Lampard lost his mother. His mum died. His mum died. Couple of days later, or it was about 3 or 4 days later, Champions League, Chelsea-Liverpool, at the bridge. Chelsea easily would have gone, Frank, you don't need to play, man. Go, grieve. You've lost your mum. And he was a mum's boy. He was close with her. She was his world. He showed up. He played. He put on an unreal performance. Then he stepped up to take that penalty where we all remember where he scored and went to celebrate by the corner flag, took off the black armband that everyone was wearing because of his mum, went down, kissed it and started crying. But look at what he showed up, he played unreal and he scored. That's what players used to do, man. Players now are just not built that way anymore. And that's not a football thing. I agree with what Evra said a couple of days ago. That's a society thing. We've gone soft. Everyone's gone soft. The world has gone soft. It's ridiculous. I urge, this is separate from football, yeah. I urge, if you've got a family or if you're going to have a family, I urge you, please, obviously adapt to what's going on in the world, but please try and instill some old school values into your children. That way the next generation might have some hope because everyone's gone soft. It's mad. When you're playing at the highest level, you need to have a personality about you. Something that is going to get you over the line no matter what. That is what you got to do. So it's overall, basically, it's just not good enough. It's not good enough. When Chelsea recruit, we need to take these things into consideration. It's not good enough. So let's see what happens on Sunday. Going into Man United, where the A team step back up. As far as I'm concerned, there's no A team, B team anymore. There's just an 11 that kind of know what they're doing with Cole Palmer, and the others don't know what they're doing. That's how I see it right now. So let me know your thoughts. Now, I want to show you this real quick. I feel like this is important. Check this out. The match stats. Look at it. Shots. We've outdone them on shots. Shots on target, we had more. Touches in the opposition box, we had more. Possession, much more. But the most important stat, we lost 2-0. People, this is why I don't read into stats too much. I just don't like it. It's deceiving. It's deceiving. You can take it and use it to a level, but don't worship it. I see way too many people worshipping stats. Well, there you go. We won. No, we won the game yesterday, people. Stats. all the statisticians, all the stat worshippers. Stat worshippers, listen, we won yesterday. Yeah, we beat Newcastle. Did you hear? Yeah, we beat them. We beat them 65-35. Yeah, we had 65% possession. Yes, come on. Not only did we beat them 65-35, we beat them 30-18. Yeah, you'd think we're playing rugby or something. No. We're playing football here. We beat them. We beat them in up-box touches. We beat them 4-2 as well. Yeah, goals don't matter anymore. Just the shots to the goal count. We beat them 4-2. Fine. Yeah. As for that matter, 17-8 is also that. No. It's not a snooker score. No. It's the shots. Yeah, forget if they go in or not. Forget if they're on target. No, just the shots. We decided to take shots. We beat them 17-18. 17-8, not 18. It's Newcastle. We're Chelsea. Of course we beat them. How many goals? No, we don't need to talk about that. This is why I don't take stats seriously. Yeah, I don't. I just don't like them. Listen, the most important stat is the goals. Is the scoreline. How many goals have gone in? Right. Now I don't want to use that as a reason to play terrible. And, just get the result and that's it. Oh, we're okay. No, because you can't maintain that. That's not sustainable at all. There has to be a balance of you know what you're doing, you have a plan, you execute it, you get the result. Done. And yesterday was far from that. So, it is what it is. Let me know your thoughts. Now, Man United, before we end. Van Nistelrooy says, I'm motivated to stay at Man United. I will go back to my assistant contract that I have here for the season and next. I came as an assistant to help the club forward and I'm still motivated to do so in any capacity. This is after we got the news that Amorim is basically done. Amorim can be considered new Man United manager confirmed. Portuguese coach will start new Man United chapter during the international break. Documents to be signed this week. Contract until 2027. Sporting to receive €10 million clause plus €1 million for the start. 30 days for the staff. 30 days notice. So it's done. Basically, it seems like Van Nistelrooy will be in charge for the next 3 games, perhaps, and that's Chelsea included. So I don't know what to expect. Sunday now is a curveball for me. I genuinely don't know what we're walking into. I would have told you we're going to Old Trafford and we're winning. I swear to you. If Ten Hag was still in charge, I had planned for my preview that we were going to go to Old Trafford, we were going to win 2-1 or 3-1. We were going to do it. Now, I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I can't tell you if we'll win, lose or draw. I genuinely do not know. Because it's not about us. We're unpredictable as it is. It's about them now as well. I don't know what United are showing up. So it is what it is. But Amorim, we're not going to meet him. We'll see him in the second part of the season where Man United come to the bridge. And then we'll figure it out then. But Van Nistelrooy is basically saying, I'm looking for a job. That's basically what he's saying to Ruben Amorim. Ruben, me looking for a job. You got a job? I've got a feeling Amorim's going to go, no, don't need you, mate. I swear. And you know what? I would keep Van Nistelrooy. As an assistant, I would keep Van Nistelrooy. I don't know. It seems like there's something about him. He knows what he's doing. But he's worked as a manager. He's happy to remain as an assistant. He knows the club inside out. He's a Man United legend. It would fit. It just fits. As an assistant, it's the perfect assistant to have. So I would say for Man United's cause, it would be wise if Amorim were to keep him on board. I just don't think he will. But we'll see what happens. Do you think he'll keep him on board? Let me know down below. And I'll see all of you tomorrow for a brand new one. And like I said, do not forget tomorrow's Friday. There will be more content. Saturday will be the preview. The preview of previews. Man United, Chelsea, Old Trafford. And then Sunday, the review. So make sure you're here. Subscribe. Notification bell on. Follow the socials that are on screen and in the description. I'll see all of you tomorrow. In the bit, people, look after yourselves. Take care and peace.